Yo, 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 yo. What is going on, everybody? Happy Mother Effin' Sunday. First time, long time, dude. First time, long time. It's been a minute. Been a minute. Probably 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Has it been 4 weeks? I was gone for two. Took an additional because last week jet lag was hard as a mother effer, dude. It was hard. The jet lag was kicking me square in the nuts, and it was not letting up. 2 days after we got back, I was not ready for a live stream last Sunday. I apologize. Here we are. I'm actually even sitting down for the first time for a live stream since February. Here we are, dude. I'm excited. I am just super excited to get into this. Awesome auctions tonight. I had a few things actually going through Z&G, so we might see some of those. I don't know if there's anything really over 750, what I usually filter for, but we'll see, man. We'll see. But it feels good to be back. Even made a YouTube video. That was cool. I was hoping to do a little bit more than that. It was kind of just a pain in the ass doing it standing up. I don't know how Nostalgianomics does it. It just it's probably some of that and some of me just like pissed off and my back was still hurting, but here we are. Oh man, appreciate you guys coming in and saying hello on a Sunday. Awesome football day. Fantasy football is killing it for me right now. Detroit Lions play tomorrow, so glad I'm not streaming tomorrow because I would have canceled. But damn, Lurkin Lowry was in here early. No music? Nope. No music. If you can buy 2 Bitcoins, Nego store, whatever that is, if you can buy 2 Bitcoins with your sealed collection of booster boxes, would you do it? No. If I knew, I just don't have faith in Bitcoin at all. I've never trusted it, dude. I don't know. Something about Bitcoin and crypto being also associated with NFTs and the whole that whole thing is just super sus. Not a fan. I like actual hard goods that I can have in my hand. And I know Pokemon way more. Like I would rather be invested into something that I know, Pokemon, and not crypto. For sure. Hands down. What's going on, iFOMO? Appreciate you coming in. Saying hello. Chev Collects is in the house. Legends. Son of a merc. Son of a bitch. What's going on, my dude? It's been 4 weeks. Classes destroyed you? Damn, dude. Damn. Am I gonna recase the games, WADA games with PSA? I don't know, man. I might just to do it, but I'm not sure. 20% discount isn't good enough for me, to be honest. It's better than the one they offered last time, but I don't think that's very generous. It's kind of a slap in the face, not gonna lie. Kind of salty. Um was hoping they would kick us a little bit more discount. Most of my stuff is CGC anyways. I literally have just a handful of WADA games, so I'm not. I don't know. I guess it wouldn't break the bank that much if I did it, but it's definitely an option. I definitely want a PSA graded magazine or comic, just to check that out as well. It seems like it's basically got the same scale as their video games. They have the gold labels and all that jazz for the tens. How long until they do that for the cards, do you think? They rolled out this beautiful gold label for comic book tens and video game tens, and how come the trading cards are getting shafted? It's not like there's two different kinds of tens, it's just one 10, and they just make the labels gold. That could get interesting, and they would probably charge people freaking $30 to recase your freaking cards, and then you would probably get an upcharge if the bitch was expensive. Son of a bitch, that would piss me off. I could see it happening though, for sure. For sure. But I hope you guys have had a fantastic 4 weeks sticking with me, coming in here 4 weeks later. Damn, that's crazy, dude. It's definitely been a lackluster amount of content. We should be back. Professor Oak's in the chat with the Slab podcast this week. Week off last week. We would have did it, but I had to cancel late because my new boss was in town and we did a company dinner. So yeah, a whole lot of things going on with the real job in life too. America's favorite hoarder, dude. What's good, man? What's good? iFOMO, what's going on? Loves Oak, appreciate it. Have you been buying stuff this month? Let me see if this camera works. I bought stuff when I was in Ireland. Let me see if this camera works. PSA return. This one might not be plugged in. Let me plug this bitch in. Let me see if I can get this going. I can show you a couple things I bought in Ireland, shall we? Shall we? Let me plug this bitch in. Let me see if I can do this. That's the best part about sitting. I can use my freaking desk cam again. Jesus Christ. That was one of the saddest things. Not being able to use the desk cam was pretty sad, man. Thoroughly enjoy using that. What do we got back here? Uh-oh. Screens went black. It's not a good sign for plugging in a camera. Not good. Check, check, check. Can you see me? My screens are black, bro. What the huh? This is what happens when you're off for 4 weeks. It's all jacked. The way the cookie crumbles. Are we back? Are we live? Camera's froze out of its balls? Are we live? It looks like it. Can somebody comment in the chat one time? Looks like we're good. We're good. Alright, we're good. We're good. We're good. Dude, plugged in a freaking camera and my screens go off. Love that. Absolutely fantastic. Alright. We'll take a quick look at what I've been buying. Take a couple minutes. If this camera works. Just spent a couple minutes. Probably didn't work. Yeah, when I was in Ireland, I spent like $250 plus 200, so about $450. Because I found a sealed box of Pokemon at a toy store. So I bought a box of Destined Rivals. That's already, I bought it and then the auction started essentially. Camera. Properties. Logitech. Okay. Bueller. Maybe it ain't gonna work. That's some bullshit. Integrated camera, so I'll change the camera back. If not, I'll just show the camera. I'll just hold it up. It's not that big of a deal. It's probably not gonna register it because I plugged it in with OBS already open. Oh, hey, here we go. Hey, we got it. We're good. We're cooking. Let's go. All right. We're back. Picture Josh at an Irish pub with a Guinness opening pokies. I didn't really open any. I didn't. So first purchase. Actually, I'll show you the ones I found at the bookstore. First print Harry Potter books from the UK. It was pretty cool that they were in the bookstore. Like I actually avoided a bunch of bookstores, and I'm kind of sad. Like I hit the bookstore on like one of the last days. Um, but these books are really cool just because they are first editions. You can see it here, the bottom. But yeah, so I got three of the books. They're all first editions: the Deathly Hallows, Order of the Phoenix, and the Half Blood Prince. So some of the later books, um, but it's pretty dope, dude. To be able to find original first prints inside of a bookstore is pretty cool. And I think I spent $70, €70 for the three. I mean, that's not bad. I could probably sell one of them here for 70 USD. So I could make money on them if I wanted to flip them real quick, but I'm not really trying to do that for those. But the one purchase I was super excited about, I had actually been looking on eBay to buy one for like the PC, and there was one on the shelf at this game store I went into. I'm like, let me take a look at that. A Sony PSP complete in box. So, this is the first thing in my life that I ever saved up my own money to buy. I don't know the year it came out, to be honest. I don't remember. So I was like, yeah, I guess let me show me the box. The box looked okay condition. It's definitely got all of its corners fine, no rips or tears. But the best thing, like the inside is brand new. Literally, the PSP still in. Oh, I got Yu-Gi-Oh cards I put in there too. Snaps. Um, the PSP is like brand new inside of this package. It took me a minute to open this before, but super nostalgic for having this. Turned it on, son of a bitch works. I bought a game just to do it. But the PSP was literally my OG, like had I don't know what I did with mine is a problem. I must have sold it for like really cheap. Like turned it into a GameStop, but man, I saved up my money, asked for gift cards every birthday, like birthday, Christmas, birthday. Finally had enough to buy it. So I really just wanted one for to sit on my shelf PC, and I can play a game on it here and there if I want to. Find somebody to mod it maybe if I wanted. People do that, but it was pretty freaking dope. I'm excited. Um, so yeah, bought that stuff. Not too much else besides like gifts for people and stuff. A lot of food. I just I went straight ham on food, dude. wasn't even it wasn't even fair how much food I ate. I ate so much. Luckily, I walked a shit ton. Otherwise, I'd have gained 70 pounds. Instead, I only gained like 3 or 4. Dude, man, bro, what's going on, man? Yeah, I'm glad to be back. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Alrighty, people. System that I first got a job for. Save on drugs. Throwback. Hell yeah. Yeah, that system was cracked. Absolutely loved it. I mean, the games weren't that amazing, to be honest. Like the PS2 was way better. I had a way more, but I had there was a Call of Duty game, but it was like a spin-off of the original. Like it was the the Grand Theft Auto game. Liberty City Stories wasn't even that good. So I don't know if we're booming anymore. I've been gone for 4 weeks. Haven't been keeping up with Z&G auctions really. Haven't bought a card on Z&G or PWCC in the 4 weeks. So my wallet is thankful for that. So We're gonna check this out. We're gonna get the pulse on things, see how things are going. I think the auction is officially pretty much ended. There's like 4 items left, so it's basically done over on the Z and G side. So let's take a look right now. Nostalgia from the PSP. Where's the Midnight Club Dub Edition? Hell yeah, dude. People say we not booming, but I post any graded card a little below market and people are jumping on it. Yeah, dude. That is nice. It is nice. Probably I feel like CGC is tough to move still. Like I got a decent amount of CGC on my eBay page. And it ain't PSA. That's for damn sure. That ain't ever gonna change. Well, off I didn't even set my filters yet, and we got a $420 Ralts from some Scarlet and Violet set. Base, Scarlet and Violet base Ralts, $420. You know? That's not a bad start to the night. And let's set a filter now. I'm gonna do my typical $750 because I feel like $750 now covers like base illustration rares. So we get a pretty wide variety just filtering for $750 now. That's the problem. We talking CDC Gold 10 or the only CDC liquid. PSA liquid is water. For sure. For sure. The Gold 10s, a lot of people be getting butt hurt not wanting to pay premiums and shit though, but they still do be paying those premiums, dude. They still be paying them. They do. They do be. All right, we got a Palkia 3.6K. 750 is the new 100 Pokemon. You know it is. Like I originally set that to reduce. I probably need to bump it again. Like where we're at for the boom we went through. Like I've been filtering 750 for a while. I need to turn that brightness down. Holy shit. Like there's a sun in my room. But Call of Legends Palkia 3.6K. Jesus. Okay. Mewtwo EX $1,100. EX XY Breakthrough. I feel like a few months ago this card was probably not that expensive. Jesus. Latios EX. I just heard their brother and sister. Latios, something I never knew. Who'd have thunk it? The Star-Crossed Lovers card, extra confused. Makes me feel really strange about it. But a Roaring Skies Full Art, PSA 10, 3.3K. Holy Mega Charizard in a CGC 10 for 3.3K. What am I freaking hiccuping and yawning at the same time? Fantastic. Lugia EX 1645. This is a cool one from Plasma Storm. That's a PSA 9. That is sweet. Hoping to see some sexy Pikachu Black Labels. Chinese Pokemon Center, Taipei, 4.7 racks. Crystal Chari, you know, your daddy. Everyone's favorite card in the entire world. In a PSA 9 Japanese, $7,800, dude. Just a casual, almost $10,000 for a 9. I don't know if there's any freaking insane 10s tonight. I feel like I would have saw it in a ZNG promoted Instagram post, but like I don't know if we're seeing like $20,000 cards unless there's like a poncho or something because people are still paying cracked out prices for those. Armored Mewtwo's up to 4.5. Are we all in on Burger Chews yet? Like what is I saw the $21,000 sale. I'm assuming it's the next Van Gogh because people are absolutely blown out of their minds. People are just going to make it be that way. It's very strange. PSA 10 Burger Pikachu. I don't even know what it's called. Found it. No shot. I'm telling you, dude, this is already surpassing October of last year. Van Gogh Pikachu PSA 10s were the same price as a PSA 10 Burger Chew. A year ago, Van Gogh Pikachus were 400-ish dollars. The raw ones were much cheaper. I think Dan bought all his for like 125. He paid slightly above market. So yeah, PSA 10s were about 400. Last October, they're sitting closer to 2.5 to 3 grand now. Burger Chews at $400 already, and it's Japanese, mass printed, half art. Wow. Japanese meaning it's insane print quality, probably. Who'da thunk? $400 on that bitch. People, I mean, it's cheap. Buy now. That's crazy, dude. If I scroll back 10 days, it was $300. We have 3 sales, 4 sales. Hasn't sold since September 17th. Not a lot of sales happening. Not very fluid. Burger Chews the new Mario Pika. You sold about 47 Van Goghs last October, 140 per. Don't even speak about that one, dude. Damn. That sucks, dude. I did not. I sold most of mine for $1,000. Sold most of mine for $1,000, which also feels really bad. Fucked up how it works. I got a picture of like 40 Van Gogh Pikachus in a Barbie dream house on my Instagram. That's an expensive ass picture. That's crazy. That is crazy. Gold Star Greninja, 800 bones, dude. Out of a fucking ETB. ETB promos, $800. I get it. It's tough to grade, but it's got that ugly ass Pikachu promo mark on it. Dude. Buddy Kelly Collectibles graded the Black Label Burger Chew. Dude, if I sold a Burger Chew for 20 grand, I'm instantly just paying off a really decent used car. Done. Like, if I needed, like, that's crazy. My wife's van cost us 20 grand cash. 20 grand cash. A Black Label Burger Chew was more expensive. That's insane. Insane. Beast 5220. How do you see the market going the next 6 months? Well, we're coming out of the summer slowdown. In the past, that has been the case. The summers are typically slower, it's quieter, people are touching grass, and then it kind of ramps up a little bit through the holidays. Get our trick or trade packs, then we hit Thanksgiving, Black Friday, and then we hit Christmas, and then you get all these specialty sets, and then everyone fucking loses their minds. And then tax season comes around. So I think we're going to be staying at least the same, not dipping in the next 6 months, likely going up some, which is insane to think. Insane. Shug, mother effing nasty. What are you doing, my dude? Happy Monday to you. Gengar, PSA 10. That's a newer cert, too. That's kind of pretty. Cross-eyed Gengar. $14,000 for the cross-eyed bitch. The thing about it is, all these Pokemon items are going to have a lot of history to it. All this will be our cards we cherish. Well said, Mr. Store. Yeah, $14,000 for a PSA 10 oh no, it's a legendary collection. Okay. It's not fossil. Looks so similar. Just that little logo. They both have the logo in the same spot. The pop on this bitch is probably pretty low. Let me take a look. I'm gonna take a quick gander. If I had to guess, I'm gonna say 23. Pop is Pop 20, my dude. That was a pretty good guess. That was a pretty good guess. 4'11". 4'11", about as tall as Brad G. Cards. Here comes Team Rocket. $2,384 for this card. Is this a secret rare? It's gotta be. People freaking busting their freaking chops over this. 111 out of 109. I don't think, like, what's the original one selling for? What's the original Here Comes Team Rocket? I don't even know. I feel like I haven't seen that sell in a while. Old listings. $500, dude. Whoa. That's pretty insane. I remember buying this off Fanatics for like $115 a couple of years ago. I'm like, dude, that card's so cheap. It literally is like one of the only cards I remember pulling from Team Rocket, which is the reason I bought it. So yeah, that's pretty dope. We have an electric energy that cost $1,000. It's from the creature deck, of course. I haven't seen a lot of creature deck stuff. I feel like a lot of the creature deck stuff is not doing fantastic. It ain't. It ain't doing that good. But that energy is not doing too bad. $1,000. F question mark? No, not today. Not right now, Exceed. It's inappropriate. PSA 6 Mudkip Gold Star, 4.5K for the mod play. Not too bad. A PSA 10 2002 Legend of Blue Eyes White Dragon Exodia head. Damn. I can't believe Dark Charizard's not 10 grand yet. Every other Charizard's getting so much love. That is a decent ass price. It was 4,500 not long ago at all. 8,180 for an old cert. I didn't think there was no gas tonight, dude. I actually a couple months ago I bought a CGC 10 Dark Charizard Japanese. Ooh, it's got a swirl right behind his ear too. Yeah, I bought I think it was a CGC 10 Japanese. I don't know. I don't know about this one, boys, but it's a PSA 10 old label, you know? A lot of people say that they didn't grade hard. This is definitely a regrade. A PSA 8.5 new cert, 7.4K. Interesting. Speaking not of this, but it reminded me of something. I was watching Ken Golden do a video. He was on Fox News. He was showing off a Babe Ruth Louisville Slugger baseball bat, and he said it was graded and it got a PSA 9.5. I don't know if the bat was graded. I'd never thought they did that, but I also didn't think autographs, because it was autographed, I didn't think autographs could get 9.5s. Maybe he slipped and said the wrong number, but he said PSA 9.5 and I sharted my pants. I'm like, dude, I really hope that ain't happening. That's crazy. Most of these old PSA 10s are like 8s and 7s. You said it first, Hamza, not me. Victini red card. This is a cool card, man. $1,500 though? Damn. 2025 printed son of a bitch Victini, $1,500 coming around the corner. God damn. Holy. Mewtwo, 1,800 for a base unlimited Mewtwo. Damn. That is effing crazy. That makes me hella sad, not gonna lie. I definitely had a few of those pass through my hands. That's crazy. Chipped slab, you know that's getting returned. Oh, I didn't read the listing, sir. I gotta return the card. It's not as described. Even though the fucking title says chipped, I don't know what that means. I thought there was like Pringles on it or something. Fucking A. The pictures don't show a chip, so it must not be chipped, even though the description says chipped. People are so dumb. They're so dumb. Ryko Gold Star 4.6K in a 10? You dirty bastard. We all missed on this, people. We all missed on these. What are we doing? Like when enough people come in that just don't give an F. I mean, if you see the Burger Chew, of course this is 4.6K. Blastoise, this is a dope card. $1,500 unleashed pre-release hollow. The staff card's way cooler. That's still a cool card. Who drew this? Who's the drawer of this Blastoise? I'm gonna guess Arita, but I don't know. I doubt it. Oh, don't tell me these are the. Oh, okay, it is. Fukuda. Damn, Fukuda, I see you. I remember when YouTubers said not to invest in Gold Star dogs because they were high pop. At that time, that Raikou was about $600 in a 10. LMAO. Older, rare, minter, better. I mean, it's in the facts. It's old, it's rare, it's mint, it's good. What's going on, Nan P? Appreciate you stopping in. YouTubers are the reason we are not all rich. Yeah, it don't help, that's for sure. Pokemon Umbreon Prime PSA 9, $1,200. It's definitely the strangest Prime card. Can't even see the son of a bitch. Oh, a Chari. PSA 4 Shadowless Chari, $700. I don't know if I'll ever finish the Shadowless binder. I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of close. I feel like I'm 60% of the way there. Gold Star Registeel is a 9 for 1850. Goddamn. Base Unlimited Gyarados. What is this set worth now, dude? What is this set worth now? Base Unlimited Gary 1350? Dude. Same price as a PSA 8 Umbreon EX. Nesto. What's going on, dude? What's going on, my dude? Appreciate you coming in, saying hello. I miss seeing you and Jake Smith on the pod, dude. I miss it, to be honest. Kinda missing a lot of people. All I get is fucking Dan content every week. It's dark. It's freaking dark, dude. Where are all the homies at? You just keep feeding me Daniel. I don't need more Daniel. Scyther, no symbol. PSA 10. Surely it's a 10. Old cert, $1,300. That seems not like a terrible buy compared to some of the bullshit I've seen tonight. 1,300 PSA 10, no symbol Scyther. Let's go. I mean, it ain't trash. Kind of cute. Probably got silvering out the booty hole, but I mean, that's a sharp card. I feel like that's probably. I feel like that would have been the price of the bitch a year ago. Maybe I'm wrong. There it is. PSA 8 Crystal Chari. English is 10,000. 10,000 bucks for a PSA 8 Crystal Chari, dude. Gold Star Regi. I can't believe people buy these. 1850 for that. What is this? Mesprit Level X Legends Awakened. 5.5K? Pop 1? Question mark? What the fuck? Pop 8. Pop 8. No, not good. What are we doing? Pop 8 ain't that low. That's like diamond and pearl. It is diamond and pearl. It's like all diamond and pearl hollows. Like base hollows got that pop. Like pop 8 ain't all that. Call Legends Hollow Groudon PSA 10 $1,200. This thing looks like buns. This is probably the shittiest looking Groudon card I've ever seen. What is this? I feel like I've never even seen this. That's terrible. 2,000 pounds, you fat bitch. God damn. 11'6". I don't think I've ever read that before. 2,000 pounds, 11'6". Holy. BMI calculator. Calculate your BMI. Height. Oh, you can't even put 11 foot on here. God, you're stupid. (11'6" 2 centimeters. 350 centimeters. Weight 2,000 pounds. Let's see the BMI. What's the age of Groudon? We're going to call it 73. Obese class 3. In case you needed to know. Fat bitch. He needs to get on a diet plan. He is extremely unhealthy. Lugia, another one, same one as before, $1,500. Groudon's BMI is peak content. I mean, you don't check the BMI of 11-foot figures, 2,000 pounders very often, you know. Mewtwo, Jesus Christ. Mega Charizard PSA 10, $2,850. Why do I feel like I saw one of these bitches sell for like $4,000 earlier? Scrolling. Close your eyes. You might throw up as I scroll fast. Where is it at? Where is it at? I swear to God, I saw one of these already. Is it a different page? I swear I'm on the same page. Damn it, Jim. Gone. Alolan Friends in a pristine 10 is only $2,852. RIP the dude that paid 80 or 90 grand for this card. You dumb bitch. Not everything's up. $7,600 ultra rare promo PSA 10 gold star Jolteon. Damn, boy. I can't wait to get my, what is the new Lily card? Shout out to Brandon BB, Pokey BB. He had pulled me the new Lily card out of that Japanese booster box. I bought a $90 box off of eBay Live. I think it's the second box I've ever bought. And he pulled me the freaking Lily. It's at CDC right now. Sightseer getting $900 got me feeling right, dude. Damn. Eevee Reverse Legendary Collection in a 9 is $800. Here's a third one of these Lugias that sold. Ditto PSA 10, $1,400. That's kind of cool too. My favorite card of the night. It won't get touched. $7,700 for the Mechanical Chaser from Tournament Pack 1. Damn, that's a beauty, dude. 7.7? I don't know, but that's a baddie there. She's a baddie. That's up. That's up for sure. 7 points. Like there was people like trying to like probably 2 years ago, they were desperately trying to get like 4.5, 5. 7.7 is healthy. So that makes me feel like the morphing jar I sold, that's I think the most expensive of them. Is probably more than that now, which is sad. A pristine 10 151 Charis 2.2k. I can't say I've seen one of those sell in a minute. Damn, dude. The PSA 10 is, I'm guessing, about 1,000. I don't know. Double the price though? That don't make sense. People are dumb. That should be a shirt. Um, PSA 10 Fat Neck Bitch Charizard. Like in 1300. Holy shit, the boy's up. I need. My daughter just got a $500 Charizard sitting in her binder now when she pulled that. I probably should look into getting it graded. $1,400 for a PSA 10 of that card now. Damn. Okay, that's changed in a month. Big time. Mimikyu. Munch PSA 9 for 4.6K, dude. Alakazam Gold Star. $1,000 and a PSA 5. I saw somebody selling the most busted Gold Star set in the world on Facebook. Not marketplace, but in one of the Pokemon groups. Bro was asking like 70 grand. The average grade was like a 3. I'm like, no shot. 70K? I'm like, all right, I didn't do the math, but I'm going to do it now. How many are there? Is there like 26 of them bitches or something? 70 grand divided by, call it 26. 2.7K each? Average grade of 3? No. Dude's absolutely fucking smoking meth. Not the good kind either. Pikachu Pokémon Collection First Edition. $2,200? Nice, dude. There he is. The freaking Van Gogh beast himself. 2,000. Just so yellow, dude. He's so beautiful. Such a beautiful look. Like the reddest cheeks. It's like the reddest cheeks Pikachu in the world. Great Felha Pikachu PSA 10, $2,300. What's your Lugia alt art at? And Sword and Shield Gengar promo hitting tonight with Daniel. I have not made it over to Fanatics yet. I'm gonna hope I can, but the way this went the last couple times, there's just too much goddamn sauce in it on Z&G's. Misty's Tears isn't $1,000 yet, you know? Buy the dip, boys. Buy the dip. Seems cheap. $1,400 for a Sylveon. That's cute. PSA 10. At least it's like a Radiant collection. Hope you're doing well, Peak, though. Good seeing you, buddy. 2.6K for an Emolga. Nobody likes Emolga, but here we are. There it is. A PSA 9 Dark Blastoise Legendary Collection Reverse. $1,500. Is this your Gengar promo right here, bud? Gengar Champions Path Special Pin Collection Hollow Promo. $1,900? The fuck? This you, bud? Selling your PSA 10 Van Gogh at 5K? If you didn't want to sell it, just don't list it. 5K? It's like double market. That's the one. Yours is a CDC 10 though? Oh, so it's like $200 probably. If I had to guess, it ain't 1900. 1900 is the special price. You'll let it go when it hits 5K. Got it. I feel you. Charizard Gold Star EX Dragon Frontiers Hollow PSA 5 3.3K. Nice. See, that's like one of the best hits out of the Gold Star set. And that card aligns with the price per for the 70K set, but the rest, most of the other ones wouldn't. Besides maybe the Torchic. Crazy, dude. Black Label Sylveon GX English, $3,700. Graded about 12 tag team alt art cards. Got 5 out of 12 PSA 10. Now I'm trying to go after all of them in a 10. When a set sold a couple of days, 44K in private. Jesus Christ. Setting the bar, dude. Did you see Kurt's poncho video where he cleaned a PSA 5 and hit a PSA 10? Dude needs to consign plus clean and print. Yeah, that's insane, dude. Did not see that. I'm hoping he hid the cert number this time. I don't know, because people are dumb. 4,490 for the Black Label Umbreon EX from Terrestrial Festival. Holy. He hit the cert? That's good. That's good. Damn, dude. We are just getting started. Couple toads there for you. Beautiful toads. I need more water. So you got to give me about, discuss amongst yourselves. I'm sorry. I need agua. I'm out. $2,600 though for this. The Moltres, son of a bitch. It's the same price as the Van Gogh almost. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. I'll be right back. 2 minutes. All right, I'm back, mother truckers. You miss me? It's been a long time. Okay, where are we? Where are we at? At a Aerodactyl. There was a bunch of Van Gogh Pikachus tonight. PSA 10 Aerodactyl, first edition. $2,300. Black Label Rayquaza VMAX Silver Tempest is $3K. Did I scroll past that? Holy shit. Rayquaza VMAX Silver Tempest Trainer Gallery. 3.5. Yeah. Read 'em and weep. That's effed up. I'm out of breath. I ran up them fucking steps. What are 151 Zard PSA 10s at? $1,400. I just looked. A CDC Pristine 10 sold for 2.1. Just saw that too. Dark Charizard Japanese, $1,500. Got me feeling good about my CDC 10 I bought for 500. Not bad. Charizard EX PSA 9, $2,600. EX Fire Red Leaf Green. Celebi, 6.9K, dude. How are we not all retired? Getting close, bud. Getting close. Closer than I was a few years ago. That's for damn sure, dude. Cheers to that. Son of a bitch. Crazy. I feel like we're doing well, Peak That You. I feel like I feel like we're doing well. I look at where my parents were in their 30s, and we're doing well. $4,000 for a triple diglet PSA 10. Imagine spending over 4K. That is not the worst purchase tonight. The pop on this isn't that high. It's like 39, guessing. 16, it's way lower than I thought. Respect. PSA gets fucking boners for print lines. It makes no sense. Oh my god, there's a little print line. But if there's silvering all the way around the fucking card, it's fine. Shut the fuck up. You don't even know what you're doing. Makes no sense. Pokemon Warm Pikachu Uniqlo Kids Jet. I'm not $3,000 for the Scarf Pikachu. 6,900 for a first edition Shining Gyarados and an 8.5 from Beckett. It says double hollow, but Jesus Christ, I wouldn't believe anything Beckett puts on their labels. It doesn't even. It does say that. It says misprint hollow. Yeah, that's a double hollow. That's pretty easy. It's crazy that it picked up the hollow through the freaking 7 layers of plastic on that bitch. More Venusaurs. Somebody unloaded a Venusaur collection tonight. $28.50 for the Venusaur EX. Fire Red Leaf Green. Sold the PSA 9 first ed Shining Gary for $330 and 18. Damn, dude, you were in that bitch early. I didn't even know what a Shining Gyarados was in 2018. Even though I had Neo Revelation cards, I don't know if I ever saw that card in my life. Literally had childhood Neo Rev cards, and I literally probably never saw that card in my life. Lugia EX. Sold the PSA 10 Unlimited Shining Gary for 2K and 22. Ooh, I did sell one. Oh, CGC effed me hard. The mintiest Shining Gyarados, dude, in this collection I bought for 23 grand in 2021. Oh, it was so minty. It got a old school CGC 9.5. And that was when PSA was basically shut down. It was shut down. CGC 9.5. The bitch was mint. Mint. Sold it for 4.5 grand or so it wasn't too bad. But it was like the original Blue Labels, all off center label bullshit. Damn. Gold Star Kyogre, 4,400 and a 10. The Japanese ones. Damn, boy. Chaos Emperor, hope you're doing well, man. Appreciate you stopping in. A PSA 3 Shining Charizard is $780 now. Holy shit. Mega Charizard from Evolutions, dude. Cooking. $825. Dude. This like a freaking $20 card still, or is that up too? Just the raw version, I'm saying. This Pikachu's cute. Yokohama Japanese promo. And that card ass Venusaur vending $1,100. That's pretty dope. PSA 10 card ass Venusaur for $1,100. It's like one of the oldest cards that has sold tonight in a 10 for $1,100. Nice. Dude, somebody literally another PSA 10 Venusaur, $1,100 Expedition Hollow. Dope. Snorlax reverse from Skyridge in a 9 is $1,000. $1,000 for the 9. Freaking dope. BGS 10 Umbreon VMAX 5,600. Another Venusaur Crystal Guardians reverse for 1,900. There's your Charizard EX just below 1,400. 1,350 in a PSA 10. Typhlosion for 2 racks in a CGC 9.5 first edition. Such a pretty card. You don't see a lot of those selling now, dude. Everyone's hodling. Charizard Stormfront, PSA 9, 16 hundo. Holy. Absol. Who collects Absols, dude? Triumphant. Absol PSA 10 Prime, 1450? Are you sure? 7,800 for the Poncho Rayquaza in a 10. That'll be 10 grand soon. 4,400 for the Luigi Pikachu in a PSA 9. All of these Van Goghs sold for like the same price, 2,350. Holy shit. I wonder if anyone put this in their deck. What a flex. You could play with these. Could you imagine just shuffling these cards in your deck? What's it do? Search your deck for a Pikachu and put it onto your bench. Oh my god, I don't think I ever read that. It's so fucking bad. I guess that would be pretty funny to do it for the memes. Uyama's Pikachu's $4,000, dude. Uyama for 4K. That's crazy. Gold Star Gary BGS 9.5 for 11,000. That's exceptional. It's really weird. Every freaking Van Gogh Pikachu sold for the same price. Very strange. Like, oddly strange. Yeah, Uyama sold for 4 racks tonight. We'll see if it gets paid. I would think that would be a new record sale. I definitely sold a couple of those in my time for 1,000 a piece, but not 4,000. Crazy. Shilly Willy? I don't know, man. That is a cool, like, that is one of the most unique Pikachus in the entire card game. I think that deserves 4 grand, way more than Felt Hat is 2,300, to be honest. Is getting his flowers finally, to be honest, in my eyes. Literally 2,350, 2,350, 2,350. Strange. 2,325. Another Venusaur, $1,000. What a cool collection. Like all these PSA 10 Venusaurs, somebody definitely unloaded. PSA Gritters sweat when they check centering on the Yama. Literally. They definitely get cross-eyed when they look at those, because the one I graded probably shouldn't have been a 10. Like, I thought the centering was off. And they're like, oh, yeah, it's a 10. I'm like, dope. 8,500 for the Snorlax EX from Rocket Returns. So many freaking felty boys, dude. You're talking about the gray felt hat? I don't know. I feel like somebody put their minimum bid on everything. Like, here's some cheaper ones that sold the same night. 2,100, 22, 27, 2,000 for the Gyarados from EXXY Breakpoint, dude. There it is. The Snorlax from vending in a 10 is 1,780. That's a cool card, too. Respect the Snorlax sitting on the frickin' on the catwalk. Shining Lugia from Shining Legends is $1,300 now. Fuck yeah. Charizard Legendary Collection Reverse PSA 8 for 3.7 only. Hey, Umbreon, holy shit. 3.8K for the Umbreon VMAX guy? No. No. That ain't real. Last I heard, the bitch was about a month ago, 3 grand. Umbreon VMAX, PSA 10, sold listings. There's an auction at 3. I can buy it now for... Maybe I can't. They're all at auction. There's like 75 of these bitches at auction, and there's one buy it now for 10 grand. Okay. Oh shit. We're seeing a move here, boys. This sold on Z&G Emporium for 3,800 tonight, and then later tonight it sold for 4,250 on PSA. Damn. Ain't that some shit, boys? Ain't that some shit? Cheap, cheap, cheap. 3,800's cheap. Seller lost out on $450 apparently. Convinced pop doesn't matter at all. I'm convinced that when we booming, you want to buy the most common popular bullshit. That's for damn sure, dude. Burger Chew. Damn, I am dumb. I am dumb. I'm like, wow. Another McDonald's Pikachu promo. This thing, of course, is going to cost $2, like all of the other ones that exist. The ones that came out the year before, and then the year before, and then the year before. They're all dollars. And this one, 400 into 10. No big deal. Same price as the felt hat in a PSA 10 a year ago. Makes sense. PSA 1 Gold Star Umbies, 5 grand. All right. Gengar VMAX is $1,000 and a 9 now. Okay. Moving on to page 5 of the auctions above $750 tonight. Page 5. Somebody made 12% off the rip, dude. Off the rip. This Reshiram and Zekrom Black Label outsold my both of the, well, basically the same price as both of my Black Labels that I sold. My Rocket Zapdos sold for 2,500, the Japanese Black Label Pop one, and then my German one, I want to say it sold for like $2,700 or something, but it was close to this. This card is dog shit. That's crazy, dude. Ooh, no hollow Arab Dragonite, 5,600 PSA 10. That's cool. Ponchos are all shilled at this point. I mean, I don't know. That shit's so weird. It's like all of this. Shit's so weird, dude. Booster box prices trend based off TCG player. There's only 4 listings. 17 of the freaking listings are above market. One of them sells. It's $40 above market. The market price changes. Everyone starts listing them higher. Some dumbass buys another one. Market price goes up again. Like, shit's so dumb how this works. It's so weird. It's so weird. There's gonna be fucking documentaries on this bullshit, and it's gonna be so strange. God knows it's gonna happen. There's enough people inside of this now that probably make documentaries. They're like, I think we're witnessing something here. We should probably document this. And it's gonna open up with fucking Jason Page on the front at Collecticon. No doubt about it. CGC 10 Raikou Gold Star. 1360. Is that a quarter the price of the PSA 10? Holy shit. I want to say the PSA 10 was like 4 grand. That's atrocious. That is so bad. Absolutely disrespecting the shit out of this card. Dagreenshiz, when does it stop and how bad does the bottom fall out? I'm convinced Phantasmal will be a $500 box release at this point. Dude, when does it stop? Question mark. I think it stops when Pokemon doubles their production. They printed how many? 12 billion cards. If they printed 24 billion, booster boxes would be down to $100 again. People, I think it would be back to normal pretty quickly. Doubled production, maybe. I don't know, man. How does the bottom fall out? I feel like there's a lot of people got their shit riding on this. Like, this is a lot. I don't know. Thousands of businesses operate inside of cards. Thousands. You could not say that 3 years ago. Thousands and daily, probably hundreds are popping up. We're probably in the tens of thousands of card businesses that don't even have brick and mortar that operate through Whatnot and all these other platforms. It would have to be a fucking Armageddon for there to be a huge fall off. All interest would have to go to zero to basically make all the rip and shippers not be able to sell to anybody because nobody's interested in Pokemon anymore because now it's dog shit. It would have to be such a weird event for that to happen. Because think about it, if 151 were to drop down to $5 a pack again, yerp, goodbye. All of those are mine. Like, there's price points where things are gonna get snapped. I feel like there's enough nostalgia there for me to want to own all 151 packs at $5 a piece. Like, it's not even worth it. Like, it's crazy. So there's certainly nostalgic floors for different bullshit. I don't know. Tough one though. Phantasmal being 500 box release. You know, next set, best set. Pikachu, just to see what he said. I think this market is self-sustainable at this point. The money won't allow the bottom. Yeah. There's too much money and too many people heavily invested now. I think we will never see a pre-boom pricing again, or maybe like 25 years if it happens. Pole Father, what's going on, dude? Hope you're doing great. I am doing fantastic. I'm missing the fish and chips, not gonna lie. The fish and chips from Ireland were fantastic. It did give me quite the gas, so I know my wife is happy I don't eat it anymore, but it was so good. Where are we at? Greninja. PSA 10, 1100 bucks. Shout out to Professor Oak. He bought me a booster box of this when it was like $97 a box. He gave me one of them bitches. And I pulled this out of the one box. And it got a PSA 9. But it's on my desk. It's pretty dope. I sharded. Champions Path Gengar is at 210. Dark. Is it a PSA 10 possible? Oh, it's not your card anymore. It's sold. Damn, that PSA 10 cooked that bitch 7 times. 7 times the price. In case you needed a reminder. PSA 9 Gold Star Chari, 13,200 bucks. Mega Rayquaza from Ancient Origins, 6 racks. Then extended, we're good. It's going up. Yeah. Oh, God. Rayquaza, Evolving Skies, Full Art, 8.860. The Furk. The Get campaign, Prismatic Blue Eyes, 3.8K? Really? The Get campaign, was that rare? I don't remember it, to be honest. 3.8K. This is new, though. 2020? I suppose. I suppose. Page 6. We're at 10-10 already, dude. Did you see 9 Lily's Clefairy at 135 and it's extended? Is that good? I don't even know. English? Probably English. Nobody likes English. And it's a CGC 9. Sounds about right. 920 bucks for the Monkey D. Luffy Dodgers promo? That's cool. Free card, I believe. It was a free card. Gold Star Mew, 5,400 bucks for a freaking 9. For a 9 of that boy. 6.9K for a PSA 8 Torchic, 6K for a PSA 8 Mudkip. Damn, about the same price. Holy shit. Damn, black. That's dope. Black Label Zekrom BGS 10, 5,000 bucks. You know, tip my cap to that. That is a pretty combination, if I do say so myself. Damn. There is a true market demand for modern, then vintage is beyond undervalued. Yeah. Yeah. For sure. I'd agree with that. There it is. Spell a Mask Ultimate Rare Blue Eyes White Dragon. PSA 10, 4.2K. Dude, my stomach. I fucked up. I had Buffalo Wild Wings and my stomach right this minute feels like it's going to explode. When are we getting a Yu-Gi-Oh! Boom? You're in it right now. Like, things have 1.5x. Lost Origin Staff pre-release Hollow Gengar? 4.7? Damn! That is a sharp Gengar, but 4.7 racks. Lost Origin Staff Gengar. Holy shit. Lurkin Lowry. Dude, you get the B-dubs bubble guts, dude, and at any minute this live stream could end. I'm not playing. Like I'm playing with fire right now as I sit here. It could pop off. Graded a 10 of the non-staff version. The difference is staggering. 6.2K Suicune Gold Star. Holy shit, 6.2? That's approaching 10. Like, what the fuck? It was less than $1,000 6 months ago? 7 months ago? Yeah, don't play. You don't play with those, dude. That could ruin your chairs. Like, chairs go bye-bye. Latias 9. A PSA 9. $12,000. Also, I saw a cool video today. Very cool video. Shout out to Poking Knowledge Cards on Instagram. He posted a video. Go check it out. He pulled back to back opened 2 vintage 1996 base set Pokemon packs. Back to back Charizards. That shit was dope. How many people could say they did that? Not many people in the world. Not that they're his, which would make it even cooler, but he still did it. And that's freaking awesome. Bubble Guts on live is wild. Amount of times I've said how out loud in the stream. I mean, welcome to every Sunday that I live stream. This shit's crazy, dude. It's literally been like this past year. Like, Flash, go back to October even. Collecticon Chicago last year. This Pikachu is $125 raw. Sealed. Like, the sealed version. And here we are. $10,200 Gold Star Pikachu. Tag 9. You don't see a lot of tags lately, though. Tag 9 Scyther EX for 1,000 is superb. Another One Piece Boa Hancock. Bakuda Auto, $1,500. That's a cool card. Nippon Airways, Japanese promo, PSA 10. Oh, we're just now. I was wondering why I didn't recognize it. So we just tipped over into last week's auctions. We're in September 14th now, so I'm not going to go through all these. Fuck is this? Greens Exploration, $900. Yeah. So that's the end of the Z&G. If you want to consign your cards with the best TCG consignment shop on eBay, Z&G Emporium, not sponsored. Go check it out. Let me give me about 3 ticks. I'm gonna pull up my Fanatics. Log into that bitch real quick. Just in time for the extended bidding to end the first round. 14 minutes. Come on, boy. Any of you people on here watch the show Yellowstone? Anybody? Me and the wife started watching that on the aeroplane flying home from Dublin. And that's a goddamn good show. I was shocked. That made that flight go by so goddamn quick. You see any Pokemon cards in Ireland? While I was in Ireland, I bought my first ever. What's the new Rocket set called? That's how much I like modern Pokemon right now. I don't even remember the name of the set. Holy shit. What is the name of the new Rocket set? Dublin. Did I say Destin? I meant Dublin. Jesus Christ. I wish I was in Destin. Destined Rivals. That's what it is. He said Destin. That's funny. I wish I was in Destin, Florida. Just saying. The Emerald Coast. Yeah, Destined Rivals is the only thing I saw. They had. I was buying. We walked into a toy shop. It had a bunch of really shitty toys. Really shitty ones. And then this fucking dude my age walks in, goes to the front counter, and he starts talking to the lady. He's like, "Yeah, I'm here to spend my allowance." Buys 4 packs of Destined Rivals, and his bill was $20. I'm like, that's a good price. It's euros. I'm like, that's a solid price. So I go up to the lady. I'm like, hey, you got any more? And I see on her counter, she's got like 20 packs there. I'm like, I'm not going to touch those. You have any boxes in the back by chance? She's like, good question. Let me go look. She goes into the back. She grabs one box, brings it out. She's like, how many packs are in this? How do I know how many? She's looking at it, trying to read it. And I'm trying to show her it's like, it's on the bottom. I didn't get to tell her in time before she stabbed her fucking finger into the side of the box to rip the cellophane off. I'm like, you son of a bitch. I didn't really slap her, but I wanted to. But she popped the cellophane. I'm like, no, stop. And so she found out how many packs were inside. Now she knows there's 36. She's like, I needed to do that because I'll go grab the other box, the last one we have in the back. She went and grabbed that one and sold it to me for €170, which is like $200. So I was like, snap, bought that. I was like, that's cool. I made about $100 just walking around. Freaking, where was I at? I was in Galway. No, I was in a smaller town. It's Dingle. I was in Dingle. So that was really cool. I'm like, you don't get to do that in the US anymore. So I was pretty excited to find freaking Pokemon at freaking MSRP. She had no clue what she was doing. I was excited. Dingle's the GOAT. Good old Dingle. Dingleberry. Alright. Dublin Rivals. I can assure you, Dublin, that, like, if I was a millionaire, like, multiple millionaire, I would have a card shop in Dublin. Because there's one, and it's kind of shit. It's okay. But it ain't in a good spot. It's not the nice side of town, but there ain't nothing. They didn't have Pokemon singles there. The only card shop in Dublin, Ireland, did not have singles of Pokemon there. So there's some opportunity to be made over there for sure. If anyone wants to start a GoFundMe and we can make a shop over there, because goddamn, we could probably cook. I'm telling you what. All right, now that we're got through story time, let's take a look at this auction. I remember I recently watched back like an old PWCC video, and it doesn't lag balls nearly as bad as this site. What's changed? This is terrible. Like, I click a button. All right, filter for Pokemon cards, please. One time. Who's winning the football game? I hope KC goes 0-3. Jesus Christ, that'd be phenomenal. Shout out to the Green Bay Packers getting absolutely wrecked by the Cleveland Brownies. That was amazing. The Chiefs are in a battle right now, 16-6. Close game, boys. Lagging, yeah. Every time I try loading the Fnatic site, it definitely pulls hard on my OBS. So as soon as the site stops loading, it's not pulling on my freaking memory or whatever it's doing. So as soon as I click a button and I resort this high to low, I will lag my video again probably. Whoa. Whoa. We got some PSA 10 first edition base set cards, boy. Damn, $34,000 for a Mewtwo. Not including the buyer premium you're going to get absolutely molested for. You're going to be paying 40 racks plus. Sheesh. The base unlimited one was what? $1,800 something? Raichu 17,500 in a 10. Not bad. Hitmonchan $15,000 in a PSA 10. There it is. Shining Magikarp PSA 10 first edition 6.5K. The brother and sister in love card PSA 10 7.5K. The shittiest Pikachu card in the world 6.2K. I can't believe that card's that expensive. People are so dumb. I digress. Arita Auto Charizard. I don't think I'll ever own an auto card ever again. PSA does not offer their price guarantee on autos, people. Just be aware. Be aware. Isn't that a song on Lion King? Be prepared. That's what it is. Be prepared. I need to watch that again. It's been a couple months. I do recommend you watch the movie Mufasa, though, boys. That was a pretty good one. I was shocked. I'm like, this ain't fucking bad. Apparently, none of y'all watched the Yellowstone show, eh? Damn. Huh. Guess it's just me then, eh? A CGC 10 base set 1996 Charizard for 2.2K. I've seen way dumber shit sell for more, like a base set 2 Mewtwo for 2.3K. Yeah, give me that Charizard all day. 1996 CGC 10 Gem Mint. Not even close. Know what didn't sell tonight on either platform? A first edition base set Charizard. Hodling. I would have to reckon the last time we boomed in 2021, 2020, 2021, every effing auction, there was a PSA 9 first edition base set Charizard. Every single auction, dude. It was crazy. It ain't like that right now. People are not selling the shit out of their vintage nines. Show Alien Earth is super good. Timothy Oliphant Agent 47. Most recent show watch was Dexter Resurrection. Have not watched them, but do appreciate the recommendations. Go on TCG Player, check the Destin Rivals booster boxes. Someone bought all the $400 to $600 boxes. Isn't that a $400 box? All right. All right, all right, all right. Yeah, it's about that time, boys. It is about that time. Damn, that bitch really $500 right now? The cheapest box on TCG Player is $630. I mean, damn. Last sold $725, $699, $649. I picked a good time to auction off a box of that. Holy shit. You not clicking to show 48 per page is killing your OCD. Why wouldn't it default to that? Honestly. Bold comment. Prices now are cheaper than in 5 years. Crazier in 5 years. So you're telling me to hodl, huh? You're not like, why wouldn't it default to 48? It's crazy shit. I only got like another couple minutes in me. I'm getting parched. Almost out of water again. All right. Page 3. These sealed Van Goghs is such a scam. PSA really needs to stop grading these cellophane packs. Can we please just stop? Shit's so dumb. There's so many. PSA 9 1996 Chari, $1,000. So many of those freaking Pikachus. God damn. Yeah, there it is. Surging Sparks Pikachu. $1,000 for that boy. Really? Didn't know that. $1,000. Giratina. You didn't. I don't think I saw a single one of them boys. We didn't see a single. What are the odds? A single Giratina V or Gengar VMAX in a PSA 10 didn't sell tonight on both platforms. Insane. English. I mean, there's Japanese ones, obviously, as I'm looking at it, but didn't see any English ones. Crazy stuff, dudes. Well, I'm going to let you guys go off into the sunset. I do recommend if you want to sell through Fanatics, go to Catch 'em All Collectibles. Not sponsored, but he will give you a better rate than what Fanatics is offering you anyways. Have used his service. Actually just got paid out from his service. I graded a bunch of cards through him through CDC and sold them on there. It's awesome. So do recommend, hit him up on Instagram if you have any questions. Appreciate you guys coming in. Good turnout for 4 weeks off. Looking forward to doing this every week again. So here's to being here next Sunday. As long as there's not a Lions football game on a Sunday night, which there I think is a couple through the season, but I'll be here. So appreciate you guys coming in, checking out the video. Hope you guys enjoyed your time. I did. Y'all have a good one. Peace.